boys and girls. I'm back. Today we are back on ETS. About the same mods as in the first video, but I'm on the Pro mods map now. Yeah, I changed to it because I can't get used to driving a truck where you have like a 4-room apartment in front of the front window. Yeah, I've never driven something like that. I've driven an old Scania with a short nose, but with the long nose it's completely different. And the frame is quite long, so it's not really maneuverable from what I've been used to driving. Yeah, I can't remember if I told it in a in a video, but I spent about 10 years driving a truck full time, so about 80 to 100,000 kilometers a year, sleeping out almost all the time. But at some point I figured out that I needed to make a lifestyle change. So now I work at the office at a trucking company instead. And like I said in the last video, I work from home most of the time. That suits me pretty well. But what I really wanted to talk about today was what it's like having bipolar, or more about how you get the right medicine and what it can do to your body. Yeah, I've been stable without really manic episodes for the last 4 years or so. And I've been lucky. Not all people with bipolar is that lucky, finding the right medicine, sort of. It's not always easy to get the thing in the middle where you're not too depressed and you're not having manic episodes. That's a really hard balance to hit. Can be really difficult because a lot of people with bipolar is really medicine sensitive. So even with buying another make of the same kind of medicine can screw up things. Especially with the medicine I get the most of, it's sort of what will you call it, a downer, to pull me a little back. And with my normal pills I don't get tired as such. My body slows down a bit, but I don't get tired. And even I've tried another make for I think 2 months, and even by my normal per 3-hour doses, I could take a nap when they started working, where I normally just, my head slows down, which is the point of them. But yeah, it can be really difficult. I see myself as sort of one of the lucky ones at the moment, but yeah, but the medicine that's supposed to keep you out of manic episodes is really physical dangerous medicine, because it can screw up your body. Like the medicine I get now, it took almost a year to hit the right doses because we couldn't raise it that much at the time, because you can get eczema of it. I think it's called eczema. Skin problems. And if you start getting skin problems when going up in dosage, you need to stop. Make a hard stop with the medicine, because it's not gonna get any better. It's just gonna get worse and worse. And then it could be something it's gonna take years for you to get rid of again. But when I started on that medicine, it was really good. It kept me really stable, but by time it did that I can't really drink coffee, anything that's any fuzzy drinks, like Coca-Cola and all kinds of soda with bubbles in it. Don't know what you call it besides bubbles. And I can sort of manage it by drinking, like I can drink a energy drink a week about. But when I do that, I need to eat bread without anything, just white bread, to suck up some of the bubbles and that sort, and the caffeine. And yeah, I have a lot of trouble with ulcers, so I can't really eat anything with butter or too much fat. And coffee and that sort. That's one of the things I don't know if I hate it about my medicine, because it keeps you pretty healthy. But it is a bit boring when you can't really eat meat. I can eat fish sometimes, especially tuna. That's okay with my stomach. But at the moment, I'm sort of at a happy point because we're gonna try taking me off one kind of medicine and getting me on another kind, because studies has showed that the new kind of medicine isn't that hard on your body. It doesn't give ulcer problems by time, which would mean I could get back to not living like a vegetarian, eating meat and cheese and things with butter, and yeah, it would be really nice. I really miss it. It's not really fun going anywhere to eat dinner when you pretty much need to bring your own food yourself. And it's mentally it's really hard. Also, why we don't go out we don't really get invited to eat at other people's places, or I don't like to, because it needs to be a really good day for me not to get for it doesn't to irritate me, and it doesn't put me in a bad mood, but an irritated mood. It's really hard. Not to say I want every person to feel sorry for me, because that's just a life situation that it is, that it has been, and it is now. And on another note, I don't really like eating at people's places or visiting people. I do, but one day it can be 2 hours I want to visit them, and other days it can be 15 minutes and I want to get home. That's also the reason that we don't really get guests, or we do, but they pretty much know that when I get uncomfortable with the situation, I'm gonna go for a walk or gonna go into my office and just stay there alone, just because it gets too noisy, and I don't really know how to. I can't act. I could that at some point. I could just act normal, and it doesn't irritate me. But afterwards, I would be burned out for hours, where I would just sit and not talk or anything, and I would just be mentally tired. And some years ago, I just decided that if people can't accept me as I am, or what the needs I have, they could they could leave my life, to put it nicely. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to. I've been on the new medicine for 2.5 weeks now, and I'm thinking in about if all goes to plan, I should be fully on the new medicine in 6 months. So I'm just crossing my fingers at the moment that we can get my ulcers under control a little more, or it goes away if I'm lucky. I really hope I am. Yeah, because like I said, it's hard. It's hard, really hard. But yeah. And by the way, the screen might look a bit weird. That I don't have a big field of view like I had on the other videos. But it's because I gave myself 2 new screens. That's the same model as my single screen before. So I run triple screens now. So I can actually see about 180 degrees thereabouts, maybe a little more, maybe 190. That's why I put the small mirrors on, so you could actually see that I'm not doing anything crazy that I can see. Because I can see the whole right mirror and the whole left mirror, and it's actually did it just for fun, sort of, because I could use the screen if I didn't like the triple screens. I could just, that was a tight fit. I could just connect them to my other PC, or just keep 2 at this one. 3. I normally run 3. One for work, one for another work, and a third one up in the air over the other screens, watching something. I always have something running in the background, distracting me, sort of. My attention span isn't that good, so if I have something to make noise, background noise, I can better concentrate on what I'm doing. Yeah. Only bad part about recording is that I can't have anything running in the background. Or I can, but it needs to be on the PC, and I need to have a second headset then, and I can't really be bothered with that. But I can see we hit about 15 minutes now, and instead of me doing a time lapse or anything, I actually think I'm just gonna cut the video here. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Will be at some point. I get in the mood to recording. Might have been an asshole. We should have gone in there to sleep. Okay, no worries. It's gonna be a new one. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope you like it. Oh, oops, that was a bad one. That was a KRAKEN. If he's watching, he likes crashing. Oh, press stop. Yeah, that's gonna be all for today. See you next time. Yeah, bye.